because I don't want to be crashing out. I'm good, really. I really am okay. But it's been a nightmare, Lord. Oh my God. Good morning. Shoot, no, I ain't ashamed of it by no means. I'm not. And really and truly, it's kind of like an as-needed thing. And so sometimes I can go a long time and I don't need it. But right now I don't have it, and I think I need it. Yeah. But anyway, and I think I've needed it for like 2 weeks already, but I haven't had it. And so it's just kind of been building. But anyways, I'm fine. I was emotional yesterday. I know it. Dadgummit Crow. I know it. What's up, Kentucky? What's up, Jess? Ooh, Christina. Let me see, girl. I don't know what we're talking about yet. You sent it on this app? Against him, and among those witnesses were... Oh, Lord. What in the fuck? I don't even know what to think about all this mess. This is, in reality, I'm going to tell you the truth. In reality, I do not know how to handle someone like this. That is what's happening, I think. I don't know what to do with this. I have never experienced anything quite like this in my life. And, well, I don't really know what to think about it. I really don't. Listen, if I don't even know if I should say that. Good morning, good morning. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm kind of just disgusted. That's what it is. I'm utterly disgusted. Ooh, wait. What's up, beach girl? What's up, everybody? Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. All the unnecessary just drama. It's just unnecessary. And it really causes more harm than people realize, I think. And I don't want to do that anymore. I don't. Ugh. Look at my cup. Coffee and true crime. And then look. Oh! I'm beside myself over it. Y'all see the bottom? I can't tilt it too much. It's cool, ain't it? Someone made it for me. I ain't gonna lie, though. You kind of have to find a groove to put your mouth on. Because all this is all lumpy right here. Maybe if I had the lid on it, it wouldn't be that big a deal. I can't. I would love to, but I just can't. I'm not going to be able to. I'm hoping like hell they'll let me go in May, though. Okay. And I ain't talking about nobody. I'm not. I'm just... I don't know how to feel about a certain situation. Okay, as someone, listen, this is just my opinion and my opinion only. All right? when we're investigating these situations, what's up, Fabio? What's up, Lex? What's up, everybody? Good morning, good morning. When we are investigating situations like this, and there's really no evidence to go on, because there's really not. I mean, let's just be real. I think it's very dangerous to openly point fingers at people. Now, I ain't gonna say I didn't do that, because I did. Okay? I'm not gonna say. And I'll even admit who I pointed the damn finger at. But in my opinion, and I'm not trying to justify anything, the evidence does point that way. Okay? And at this point in time, I feel like the only trustworthy, I'm not just going to say rumor, because nothing is airtight. Okay? None of it is in David's case. Nothing is. But for my own opinion, I believe the only person who can say, well, not who, the only person who could say, but the only person whose story hasn't changed even a little bit is the alleged eyewitness. It has been consistent, to the point, no adding detail, no lacking detail. It's been the same every single time, no matter who they're talking to. So with no evidence to go on, I'm looking for consistency. And that's just me at this moment in my life. That's how I feel about it right now in this moment. To me, that's the only, or let's just say not only, that's the closest thing to accuracy other than a freaking camera we're going to get, in my opinion, just because of the fact that nothing has changed with the things that this person has said. Oh, and boy, do they have a story to tell. You know what I mean? And I know that they're saying that there's no footage on truckers. I heard that too. No, their story's been told. We told it the other night in the timeline. I can go over it again. I'll have to go grab my timeline real quick, but I can go over it again. What the eyewitness said. Now, I know, it's okay. Now, I know that there allegedly is no footage from Truckers, the store right beside David's. Okay? I know that, or I heard that, rather. Let's just say it like that. What I'm concerned about with that is I feel like that there might be someone who is capable of getting rid of footage in that place. So, I'm not sure that Truckers is reliable. That's my opinion. Okay? This is my opinion. I don't have no facts on that. But the fact that there's no footage of him leaving his house, that's weird to me. That's weird to me. And honestly, I feel like Truckers could have picked him up pulling out of his driveway no matter which way he went. I might be wrong on that, but it seems like it could have. Because his house is right there, and there is so many cameras on that store. So for there to be nothing, I find that a little bit red flaggish. That's just my opinion. Who has access to remove something like that? A maintenance man, maybe? I don't know, just a guess. Just a guess. It's just a guess. This one has a bunch. Probably like 20 or so. They did and didn't find any. A manager. Yep. saying. To me, it's sus that there's nothing on that camera. So anyways. Me too. Who said that? Jen. Yeah, I got a feeling too. Time will tell. Maybe, Kimmy. Maybe. Something. Because I just don't see that it not picking up anything. Literally nothing. Nothing? Nothing. Come on. Yeah. They sure would, Silent. Yes, they will. Money talks. More than we want to admit. I don't know for sure. But somebody might or did. And you know what? I got one family member reaming me a new one. And I don't even know why. I mean, honestly, I don't even know why. I don't know that I have done anything wrong. I mean, honestly, I can't figure out what I've done wrong. I mean, I don't think it's the same, Lex. Especially if it's like, I don't know. They say no. They said they don't have nothing. Yeah, I know, Kimmy, but do you know his attorney put out a letter to the town, to the community, not to the community, to the damn city, saying he was wrongfully terminated. And if you read the letter, it sure does sound like it. So, I don't think the chief is the problem, y'all. Everybody wants to say, oh, good riddance, but I'm not so sure he's the problem. Peanut, your guess is as good as mine on that. I really don't understand it either. I don't. Even Ellie is like, stop. They don't know why he's doing it either. You know what I thought about? And please, God bless America. Don't take this the wrong way, because I know a lot of men who are like this. He reminds me of a gossipy woman. Not that I'm aware of, Silent. I haven't seen proof that anybody owes anybody anything. I ain't seen no proof of it. At all. Period. Just saying. But, and I know men like that. My own daddy's like that. That sucker will take something he heard and add his little stuff to it and run with it and tell this one and that one and that one. And that's how he does. And Billy reminds me of the same, and I'm not trying to say nothing bad, but that is the feeling I'm getting from him. Could be, Peanut, but I think he's just he's a gossipy woman. That's what I think. Honest to God. And I don't mean nothing bad by it. But if that's the case, Billy, tone it down a little bit. We need facts here. Not trying to be mean or nothing like that. I really ain't. I'm going to tell you what. Kristen K, I love that girl. I really do. She posted, and I reposted it, the best rundown of Gary Weinstein's case. The best. So if y'all follow her, please go watch her videos on that. It's amazing. She did an excellent job. Rhonda, it's true. It is true. Y'all. Y'all remember yesterday my daddy called me talking about he needed a futon? Well, he came over here and he said, "You ain't got no futon." I said, "Lucas has one in there, but I don't know." I said, "What you need a futon for?" "What's up, JD?" He said, "I'm fixing to move into my damn van." I said, "What? Why?" I guess he's gonna get a divorce, he told me. Yeah. Well, that's what I thought he was going to do, a fishing trip. That's what he told me initially. But when he came over to get the futon, he said he wasn't coming back. He's getting a divorce. He's filing. I said, "Oh, shit. What happened?" He said, "She damn robbing me." And I said, "What do you mean she's robbing you?" She be playing them online games, y'all. Oh, shit. I said, "Oh." She be playing them online games, y'all. Oh, shit. I said, "Oh." Games, y'all. I said, "Oh." I said, "Uh-oh." Tell you what, I hadn't talked to my sister today. Yeah. Tisk tisk. I mean, to me, no offense to her or nothing like that, but damn, girl, don't be doing that. That's a waste of shit. That is a waste. What? That's even worse than wasting it on rugs, in my opinion. I mean, I'm probably wrong for saying that, but you don't get shit out of that. Nothing. I don't know. I guess maybe some people do. Fuck, I don't know. But to me, no. I think, no thank you. You've won a lot of money on the online casinos. Yeah, that's the people that do that. No, look, nothing says I'm a math musician than sending casino slot games to somebody repeatedly throughout the night. Oh my God, it's so true. Good morning. What did I think? I'm ready for him to be able to do boxes. That's what I'm ready for. They'll probably work it out. I'm sure they will. I guess she's fine. I ain't seen my sister since yesterday. Oh goodness. Um. Well, what was I fixing to look for? Oh yeah, don't forget to do your daily heart maze. And if you did, you know our daily heart maze just go down. Do you know? I don't think I'm being funny when I say this, but I am gonna say it. When we was only getting like 200 people in, do you know that I had like 1,000 daily heart meets, and now that we've like 900 people in, okay, my daily heart meets went. I don't know why. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Anyways, what was? Hold on a minute. Let me go back. Eyewitness account. Yes, let me go get it. It's right here beside me. Just gotta grab it. Hold on a minute. Let me go back. Eyewitness account. Yes, let me go get it. It's right here beside me. Just gotta grab it. All right. All right. So on the 2nd. What's up? Y'all are amazing. Thank y'all. All right, so this is what the eyewitness says in Gary. I'm getting my names mixed up. In David Blunt's missing person case. Okay, this is the eyewitness, and at this moment, she's the person I'm believing. Okay, because she's the only one whose her story hasn't changed. The only one. So here it is. On the 2nd. No, I'm just going to read this. Starting on the 1st. Mike delivers parts and drove by David's house. He stated the truck was at David's house and was parked normally. That would have been in the morning. The witness stated sometime between approximately 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. she was outside letting her dog out and she saw Misty and Kayla walk over to David's house. Misty was yelling at David about something. He was talking on his phone and locking his door. She said his body language and actions appeared as though he was agitated or stressed out. That was the eyewitness said that. He waved at the eyewitness and she waved back. David, Misty, and Kayla all climbed into his red truck and left the house, driving west on 84 towards the little small town that's next, with David driving. I'm sorry, that's just too much detail, and it keeps going on. Like, she never changes anything. When everybody else is adding this, adding that, taking this out, depending on who they're talking to. No, hers straight across the board. Okay. All right, so anyway, so he was driving. She said his bed cover was completely down and that there was no kayak in the bed of his truck. He did have the dog with him. Later on, she witnessed the girls return in their car and David was not with them. She does not know what time that was. She said it was just getting dark and the girls drove to Misty's house. However, Misty says none of that ever happened. That they never left his house. All right, so then on the 2nd, that same night, no, excuse me, I'm sorry, that was on the 1st that I just read. On the 2nd, the eyewitness woke up sometime between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Who do you not believe? I don't either. All right, so the witness says she woke up sometime between 1 and 3 to let her dog outside. She said she saw Misty, Kayla, and an unknown black male coming out of David's house. They were wearing hoodies, but she could see they were concealing items in their hoodies. The three looked at her and continued walking towards Misty's house. Misty lives behind the witness. She described the black male as being tall, 6 foot or 6'1". He is screaming. She estimated him to be between 19 years old and maybe at the most 24. And they are trying to discredit this witness, but I'm not going to discredit her yet. I can't. Because like I said, hers is the only consistent story. So Misty says she was in the hospital and that David came and picked her up at a little after midnight. Okay, but what I'm trying to figure out is this. I thought that was on the 1st. It's just nothing to gain. Yep. Okay, so on midnight of the first, going into the second, I think is what Misty said she was in the hospital. I thought I had wrote it down and she said that he picked her up at midnight. Oh, Lord. I better just decline her. That was that lady that's from that other, and they say she's real famous over there. The one that likes to battle us sometimes. Okay, so then at around 9 o'clock that next morning, he brought chocolate milk or whatever over for Kayla and brought breakfast over. All right, so then the witness states this. At approximately 8 a.m. or 8:30, she saw the red truck parked in an area David doesn't normally park. So check it. Did David really take her milk that next morning? Did he really do that? She advised David is a creature of habit and always parks his truck in a certain spot. She took her dog back inside and was going to go over and let David know she saw them coming out of his house earlier that morning. But the red truck was gone when she came back outside. And that was the last time she saw the truck. Okay, and then at 10 p.m. on the 2nd, the witness says she witnessed Misty and her cousin pull inside David's garage with Misty parking behind him. It looked to her that they were loading things into the vehicle. She said this was approximately 10 p.m. on the 2nd. I don't know, Kimmy. So when I asked Misty about that, she said, no, I wasn't with my cousin at 10 o'clock that night. So are you saying that your cousin was there and you wasn't? I don't know. I couldn't get her to clarify that. She wouldn't say. She never would answer that question. Yes, no, nothing. All she would say is, I wasn't with my cousin at 10 o'clock. But here's the funny part. I feel like she has a couple of cousins, and I didn't say the name. I don't think I did. Somebody else may have, though. But I don't remember saying the name. How does she know which cousin we was talking about? I'm just saying. Unless the name was said. But I just don't remember it being said. Another thing that I find very interesting. We was told that somebody was with them when the law was letting, they said the law let Misty and Kayla into the house or into the shop or whatever it was, blah, blah, blah. Well, it was said to us that a guy was with them when that happened. We talked to that guy. He said, yeah, I was with them. Sure was. The law was letting them in. But when I asked Misty, was anybody with them? She said no. She said no. Nobody, no. No? What? Interesting, right? Yeah. Crawling in the doggy door. There was a guy there with y'all that day. But you told me no, there wasn't. Why would he put himself there? Because I can't imagine somebody just randomly putting themselves at the scene of a crime, possibly. That don't make no sense. Yeah, and then she backtracked and said she wasn't even there with Kayla, that she just sent Kayla over there. I'm confused. Yeah. So see why I can't trust her statements? I'm sorry, but I just don't trust what she has to say. I wanted to try to believe her. She's only 18. That's what's so messed up. If she's wrapped up in this, poor girl, she's going to have hell in prison. Either one of them will. Either one of them will. And I mean, if that's really what's going on, I really kind of feel bad for them. I mean, in some ways. What up, Natalie?
Turn the thing off for a second.
Hold on a minute, y'all.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I know. My daughter needed to talk to me for a second. I apologize. Oh, anyways. I don't believe that. I don't believe that anybody's been cleared. There's no... Show me the proof. I need proof. Because if there... Hear me out. Hear me out on this. If the police are saying there's no crime, no foul play, what's to clear anybody of then? What is there to be cleared of? Huh? That's what I want to know. What's up? Thank y'all so much. Y'all are amazing. Good morning. I mean, so nobody's been included, nobody's been excluded, as far as I know. And I don't see why they would when there's no crime.
What was I gonna eat? I'm hungry.
Well, make something.
I ain't nothing to make.
Make some biscuits and stuff.
I don't want no biscuits.
What
I want
do you want?
cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger. Cheeseburger. You want a french fry? I want a french fry. How does it go? I don't.
Baba, that was so 2016. What the hell?
I don't care.
That was so 2016.
Want a french fry? I want a french fry. How does it go? I don't.
Baba, that was so 2016. What the hell?
I don't care.
That was so 2016. Baba, that was so 2016.
Oh, we're just talking about whatever. Wait, what
You
now?
never
You
ate
think?
that candy?
No,
You didn't like it?
I didn't try it. I think Misty gave some.
Well, I'm gonna go get food.
I mean,
You want to eat that or not?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, what are you doing? Where are you going? And wow, Lord, she's trying to go get her a cheeseburger. No, I'm good. I don't want nothing.
You're good? Okay.
Yeah.
The only place open is 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning. Gonna get a cheeseburger. Man, whenever I moved to Atlanta, I was like 17, I think, for a little while. I moved up there to Georgia. And, no, I don't. And, anyways, we used to make, like, late night runs to the damn Waffle House. That was, like, the best thing in the world to me. Don't do that dance again? Okay. No, Tiff, she's not. But I do a damn good job on my own when I'm sitting online in the mornings. That's a fact. Yes, I used to love going to Waffle House. I know. With the jukebox going and 24-hour burger joint. I don't know. The truck stop that never closes. Huddle House. Yeah. I like both of them. Tiff. I did quit doing that, but it didn't do me no damn good because I just picked up the other back up. Yes, Patty. Mm-hmm. Atlanta does have Waffle Houses like that. What's the deal with that? Literally, every block there's a Waffle House. Sandy, I do too, but then like by like 10 o'clock in the morning, I don't hardly smoke none the rest of the day. It's weird. Unless I get back online. Then there it goes again. Chain smoking. Why do I do that? They were found in Atlanta. Okay. I knew that about Waffle House, but I didn't know that about Huddle House. Chuck, about, I don't know, 5 months. 2, Suzanne, I'm going to tell you my biscuit recipe right now. Yeah, I got this from a friend, made it for me. Look at it. Ain't it cute? Okay, so the biscuit recipe. Somebody wanted it. You get 2 cups of self-rising flour. I use White Lily. And 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. That's it. Mix that shit up. You can roll it out and cut them if you want to. But you don't got to. You can do drop ones if you want. I like to roll mine. I like to cut mine as I like a pretty biscuit. Yes. They are so good and so easy. Well, you know, Jess, it's a biscuit. It's a biscuit. Every biscuit has some kind of freaking cream in it of some sort. Two cups and 1 cup. That's it. 2 cups and 1 cup. What'd you say, Rhonda? Yes. Yeah. Just till they're done. I don't know. Put it on like 375 or 350. I kind of like my oven hot when I make biscuits. Every biscuit has its day. Yes, it does. You can put butter in them, but you don't have to. Jess, I'm sorry. I hate that. Because I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't have a biscuit, girl. Or milk. Oh my gosh. My nanny did too. Jamie. Kimmy, they're good. Cheryl makes them all the time now, ever since I gave her that recipe. She said her husband told her, make me some more of them biscuits. Mrs. Wiener's chicken. And why does that sound... Excuse me, why does that sound familiar? I like to buy the frozen ones sometimes too. They're really good. Those Pillsbury ones, baby, they are good. No, Cater Todd, I'm not. I'm having a Marlboro Ultralight 100. Ooh, Brenda, that sounds good. What's going to happen at 7? What's going to happen at 7? What's going on? Why are they out there popping off right this early in the morning? Deer season's over. What are they doing? Oh, you gotta go home. I heard that. So, 2 cups self-rising flour and 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Yep, that's it. That's how you do it. Excuse me. Anyways, what else was we talking about? Another thing that I haven't found any proof of, and one of the family members said last night in that live that it was not true. So there was a saying that was going around about David Blunt that he had this inheritance, that he got this huge inheritance. That's not true. It's not true. Duck season. I bet you we got duck season going on here too, or something. Some season, I bet. Squirrel, turkey, who knows? I don't hunt, so I don't keep up with it. Morning. So that's not true. There was no large inheritance. Mr. Kool-Aid. I bet you that's what's going on here too. More than likely, I live on the lake, so that's probably what I'm hearing. People out there duck hunting. Let me look it up. Is it duck season in Texas?
The duck season in Texas runs from early November to late January, with an early teal season in September. Specific dates vary by zone.
It is. Some of them were, yes, Sweet Magnolia. Yeah, some of them were in the live last night. I'm ready for Madness to be able to have boxes. So hopefully he'll go live this morning and knock his third day out. And then tonight he'll be able... No, the sun hasn't come up. So I'm hoping by tonight he'll be able... Exactly, Christina, my thoughts too. But see, I was told he will never run out of money. And I thought, something is not feeling right about that. So I did some digging and I couldn't find any proof of that. So then last night in the live, I was obviously not in a box, but I put in the comment, is there any truth to this large inheritance? And a family member said none, no truth to this at all. Tina, that's up for debate. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It was Coast and Pine Investigations. Grammy. Coast and Pine. He'll be live today too, and then I think he's going to try. I could find a record of it though, Patty. That's the thing. I mean, there's probates and, you know, when there's something like that going on, you're going to find some record of it, and there's no record of it. He painted helmets and made a lot of money. I don't know how much you can make painting helmets, but I mean, I don't know what kind of helmets he painted, or did he have contracts with schools for their like football helmet? I mean, I don't know. Wait, the daughter. Who? The daughter who? No, she's not very active on there. I don't know. Like, who does he sell these? No, I know, Bethany. I know that. I did digging on that and found that out after I was told the money would never run out. And I thought, it doesn't seem that way. Like, they don't even own a lot of property. They don't have extravagant homes. Like, that wasn't adding up to me. $35 for my daughter's helmet to be painted. See, that ain't making sense to me, though. He got to be painting the hell out of some helmets, one right after the other, like a damn assembly line or something, to be making a lot of money. Motorcycle helmets, that's maybe? I don't know. It's just not adding up to me. I mean, it just don't. I don't know. But it could be that was a side gig. Hold up. And he got his little Social Security. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. I personally don't feel that there's a lot of money involved. I'm not feeling that. For the simple fact that, one, there's just rumor that he's paying everybody's bills. Now, I'm not saying he wasn't helping Misty and Kayla along. I'm not saying that. He probably was. I have no doubt about it. But hear me out. Where's the proof he was taking care of all these family members? Where's that proof at? Because I ain't seen no proof of it. I don't know if he had a business partner. That's a good question. Let me write that question down. Where'd my pen go? Hold on, I need to write that down for real. That's something I need to find out. Why haven't I already thought of that? I'm going to go out on a limb and say no, just because nobody has brought that up yet. But that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that that's the truth. Where's my other pen? I can't see this one. I don't, I mean, you know what? I don't think it's fair to dig into the finances of family. I just don't, because you don't know what kind of verbal agreements were had. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know. We have no idea. What's up, Jen? And what's up, Anthony? No, Sunshine. No. What's up? Oh, we have a big... Y'all, should I change the live goal so we can complete it? Or what? What's up? I don't think it is over money, because clearly there's no money. That's the thing. There is no money. So, not that I can find, not that I can see. What's up? Thank you for the daily harmies. Guys, if you haven't done your daily harmony, please do it. And if you did, make sure you're scooping your points up. Make sure you're loving on each other in the chat. Ooh. And if you can, let's work on this live goal. I don't know. Maybe there was. I don't know. If there's cash, though, there's no proof of it. We can't prove that it happened. That's the thing about cash. And I'm not saying there wasn't no cash. I just don't have any proof of it. What's up? Let's go. Annie Mill, I know. I watched that. A minute ago, somebody sent me a message, a screenshot. And I don't know where this screenshot is from, but I'll share it with you because I think it's interesting. Whatever. It was posted on... Somebody commented this on Hill Corp's post about David. Somebody commented, it says, a lady posted in Wharton, Texas, that she saw him. Wait, oh yeah, I seen it. It was a couple of people were in there. Wendy, whose live was Justin in last night? He was just in the comments, but he was in Madness's live. I wonder if they did a follow-up on this comment. I wonder if anybody's did a follow-up on it. Or that a lady said, who is he? Magnus is he moved to that area not that long ago. After he retired from working in law enforcement down south. Who is Justin? Justin is a nephew to David. What's up, D? David's nephew. Yeah, hold on a minute. Auntie, yes, I know, and I don't want to bring that up because there's no proof or evidence whatsoever about that. No, we have. There's flyers everywhere. Brittany, and who can blame him? What's up, Sunshine? Who in the hell can blame him? Like, for real. Because I'm like, over it. And I can imagine what the family's going through. I can only imagine. Because No, it is not okay in my opinion. I like that gift too. I just don't think it's okay. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Look, not saying anybody in the family's involved because I don't know. But even if one of them was involved, that don't mean the whole fucking family's involved. Do you understand what I mean? Even if one of them does sound suspicious, that don't mean you have to go after all of them. Jeez Louise. Anyways, he just left to get away. If he just left to get away, how did it... Exactly. He didn't leave to get away. That's somebody just making that shit up. And then you have to go back to who is the person who continuously keeps saying, oh, he just went to a cabin on the Trinity. I believe it with my whole heart. He's in a cabin on the Trinity. Just getting away, decompressing. Who keeps saying that? Christina, I know. It's unbelievable. Yeah, that's exactly who. Why does she want people to keep thinking that? How did he get there is what I need to know. How did he get there? Did he take his kayak and float down the river to the cabin? If so, guess what? The Trinity and the Natchez don't connect. They don't connect. So that'd be a hell of a row across that land. You know what I mean? Come on. That don't make no damn sense. His truck was found, yeah. Now, the only thing else I could think of is why the Trinity keeps being brought up is if that's where they actually put him, whoever put him somewhere, and then they parked his truck at the Natchez. That's the only thing I can think of. And that's why the Trinity keeps getting brought up, because maybe they do want him found subconsciously. Oh, Christina, maybe, but man, I've just been getting so many messages, I can't even keep up. No, his truck was not in the water. I just find it interesting that the Trinity River is continuously brought up. Interesting that he hasn't kayaked in a long time. I know. And then what I find interesting about it, did y'all remember me telling y'all that the eyewitness said when that truck initially left that house with David driving it, and he never came back, that kayak was not in his truck. It wasn't in there. I know, Christine, I remember seeing it now. What's up, the Silver Swifty? Not that I'm aware of, it hadn't been searched. But I don't know. Yeah, Annie Mel, me too. Is who a relative of mine? David, no, he's not. Well, apparently the Natchez is too. Hurricane. I wish y'all could see what this river looks like, this Natchez River. It is not very big. It's not like the river where I live. It's a little snake of a river. Some spots are lower than others. I mean, some spots are... I don't know if there's ever a spot that you have to get out and pull your kayak or anything like that. But it's so narrow. It's more like a damn creek than anything, in my opinion. But it's a river. Maybe some sandbars. Maybe. Anyways, it's just a lot of trees in it. A lot of trees in it. Now, it does have a pretty swift little current to it. Well, it's comes from that area, Natalie, yeah, but it runs down in between Anderson County and Leon County, down south of Dallas. I don't know why they think that. Thank you. Me too. I love it too. I made a really good friend working on this case, by the way. But anyways, what's up? Good morning, good morning. So his truck was parked right beside the little boat ramp thing on the Neches River on 84. Good morning, good morning. I love it too, Tina. It is so cool. Yeah, and it has, oh my gosh, I just love it. Yeah, I know, Duchess. That's what when I think about the Trinity River, I think about Dallas, and I think about remains, because they're in Dallas all the time. All the time. And the water is low. Very low. They have searched up and down the Neches already. Nothing has been found. Nothing. He did do a good job. He did. What's up, Angela? What's up, Tiana? Yes, I'm using my cup today, girl. I love it. I don't know about no phone pings. I don't know. That information, as far as what's up, has not been released. That too, Pamela, because they're definitely down there. I seen one. I didn't find it anywhere, Misty, and I searched for it, so not that I know of. Yeah, Silent Watcher, I seen that. I need to do a video on that, or at least post it on my Book of Face. I know, 1.1K, what's up? Holy moly, hey everybody. It is nasty, Duchess, to me, but I guess it kind of, I'm not going to say, it doesn't look as nasty down here versus up there near Dallas, the Trinity. It doesn't look as bad. Obviously, it's the same damn water. But it does have a different, I don't think they found anything in his truck. You did watch the interview with Misty hold on, are you talking about the one that she did with her cousin on the podcast? Did they actually do it? Because I never could find it. Oh, you're talking about are you talking that the other day? Yes. About the wallet and the keys. Strange. I'm not from North Carolina. Yeah, I remember now what you were talking about. Yes, Tracy. He's good. I'm learning a lot from him. Yeah. Oh, me too. Yeah, I've learned quite a bit from him. He knows his stuff. You know what I have a problem with? I can't remember the penal codes. I can remember the law, but I don't remember what number and all that. I don't know all that. That's what I can't remember. I wish I had a photographic memory or something. I can't imagine why they would do this. Yes, Tina. So, I do keep going back in my mind this. hold on a minute. Sandy, is there a reason the girls would do this to him? I cannot think of a reason why they would, because I think about, I do have to consider that if he was gone, they literally kind of lose it all. Because if he did take care of everything. So I do think about that. But, but there is said to be checks that were written by David to pay whatever bills he was paying of the girls. And each one of those checks is said to have said last time written in the bottom of it. So there's that too. Girl, I haven't heard anything else about that, Sambo. Did David or any family members owe money to some sinister? Not that we know of. We have no proof of that. Yeah, he's old school. Yes, he didn't have no, allegedly, he didn't have no cards. I know, Duchess. I know. I wish I could be there, man. Brenda. Am I muted? Have they searched Misty's house? Not that I know of, because the thing about it is, this is what we have to understand in this case. In this moment, as far as I know, he is only considered a missing person. They do not see any. Maybe they do see evidence of foul play and they're just not saying. But as it stands, he's only a missing person. Kristen, I have no idea. Not that I can prove. No. Not that I can prove. And it's hard to prove something like that. In some cases. But I just don't know. And that's right, they can't search without probable cause. Someone said no, not that I know of, Tammy. I have not heard that. David Blunt, and he's missing from Rusk, Texas. Oh. No, Jen, I haven't heard anything. Yeah, that's it. That's the key word, assuming. With no proof. No proof that he was supporting anybody other than Misty and Kayla. Amy. That's where all those questions are coming from. Well, there's no proof of that. I mean, there's just not. And just, in my opinion, that is, a person should not make allegations to that extent. I'm sorry. I mean, if there's proof, I still wouldn't say it. That's just me, though. That's just me. Because that's dangerous. Y'all, we ain't even got to. Holy crap, what's going on this morning? What are you doing, Rubble? Let's go, y'all. Do I have what clipped and posted? What? Oh my gosh. It's on my YT. Yeah, it's on my YT. It is cold today. It is. Yeah, it is on my YT. That whole live. Let's go get some more coffee. I don't think so. Not that's been disclosed to anybody. Let's go. -7. Oh, I know. I love my cup. Deanna made it for me. It's in the thing in my bio. It's in the little, I don't know how to say all that mess without getting in trouble. Y'all know what the heck I'm talking about, don't you? No school today. I'm gonna let Lucas sleep as long as he wants to. I ain't kidding. Sure am. Is that mean? Yeah, the tree in the tube. What's up, Ange? 7 degrees? Holy Lord. What's up, Fed Up and Fabulous? Officer, get me a cup. Another cup. And another cup. And another cup. My family thinks I am a cuckoo. When we go to town, I'll be singing just some made up song that I do, and Lucas is like, "Please stop, please stop," and I'm like, "Why? What's up?" He can't stand it. I love it though. Y'all want to know what else I do? Slide on my socks down the hallway and stuff. All the time. One time I did it, almost busted my ass. I said, "Oh my God, I gotta quit doing that." I can't help it, I still do it. Or anywhere. It doesn't even have to be in the hallway. I'll do it any damn where. Hold on. Use my foot to turn the light off so my hands are full. Let's go. I am a kid. In some ways, I sure the hell I am. And I love it. I don't care. Oh my gosh. It's going to be 80 at the beach. Isn't that something? Slide one. I do it all the time. If I leave my phone in there and go to the restroom and I leave it up on the kitchen cabinet, when I come in, I always slide in. I'm surprised y'all ain't noticed. I do it almost every time. Oh my God. Yes, this hallway is long. Yes, Miss Paula. Yeah, they did have a car accident. My cousin's kid, my nephew. What's up, SD? But he's pulling through. He's gonna be okay. They did put up a GMF though. I did share it on my page. They're not trying to get an astronomical amount of money or anything like that. They just, a little hospital bill. I don't know. I think he's going to be okay. He's not still okay right now. He's got a long way to go to recover, but he's going to be okay. I have faith. Thank you, Sambo. I love the cold weather because I get to wear sweaters and hoodies, sweatshirts. It's my favorite. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, I think he's going to be okay. Like I said, he's still got a long road to full recovery, but I love sweatpants, sweatshirts. If I could live somewhere where I could wear that 24/7, I would never put jeans on. Never. Yes, Duchess. Hold on. We'll talk about that for just a minute. Hold on. Just. I want to talk about Gary Wayne Sutton. And listen. Today, it's the 19th. And today starts Tracy's call-a-thon. And it's going to start at 10, Tracy? 10 Eastern time? Oh, no. 10 Central time. Okay, 10 Central time and 11 Eastern time. Okay, listen, I want to play these two videos for y'all. Are y'all up to listening to them? It's Kristen K. And, hold on a minute, let me see if I can find her again. She did 2 videos on the breakdown of Gary Wayne's case. And I think she did an excellent job. Me too, Sambo. I feel it in my gut, man. Anyways, I'm going to play it for y'all, but I want y'all also to go and give her a follow. She might be in the chat in a little bit, but either way, she's amazing.
The prosecution openly admitted in court, by the way.
We're going to listen to, there's 2 videos, and now I will tell you they are a little bit lengthy, but it literally lays it out there perfectly. So, let's listen.
That if the trials were separated, Gary Sutton would walk. For years, we have been screaming justice for Gary Wayne Sutton. Why? Because on February 21st in 1992, Gary Wayne Sutton, his uncle James Dellinger, and his best friend Tommy Griffin stopped at Howie's Hideaway, a roadside bar in Tennessee. Gary and Tommy were inseparable. They were the best of friends. They spent nearly all of their time together. And that night, witnesses later claimed that the men were seen arguing with 2 unidentified males or individuals known as Chief and Cowboy. No real names were ever obtained, no follow-up investigation ever occurred, and those 2 men completely disappeared from the record. Now, after leaving the bar, the group stopped at a local liquor store, and from there, Tommy Griffin left with a dark-haired woman he had met at the bar earlier that evening. Now, this matters because it becomes the last consistent explanation of where Tommy went. Not long after that, Tommy was arrested for public intoxication on Alcoa Highway. The arresting officers noted something unusual, though, that Tommy appeared frightened, he appeared shaken, and he refused to explain why to them. Now, even more concerning is the officer's report did not mention the woman whatsoever Tommy had left with. Instead, noted 2 older men in a dark-colored truck nearby. Those 2 men were, again, never identified, they were never questioned, and they were never investigated. Now, while Tommy sat in jail, his trailer was set on fire. A family member saw the fire and ran to James Dellinger's trailer, where she found Dellinger, his wife, Gary Sutton, and then Gary's girlfriend, Carolyn. When they asked whether Tommy was in the trailer, everyone gave the same answer, that he had left earlier from the liquor store with a dark-haired woman. When Gary and Dellinger learned Tommy had been arrested, they immediately left to go bond him out of jail. Both men told authorities the same thing, that Tommy had left the jail with that same woman in what they believed was a black Ford Fairlane-style vehicle. That was the last verified sighting of Tommy Griffin alive. Now, when Tommy didn't come home, his sister Connie Branham went looking for him. A witness later testified that she saw Connie speaking with 2 unidentified men in a white pickup truck. He could not identify them, and police never followed up. Days later, Connie Branham was found burned alive inside of her vehicle. Around the same time, Tommy Griffin's remains were discovered along the riverbanks of Blount County. Now, at this point, investigators immediately focused on Gary Sutton and James Dellinger. They completely ignored the dark-haired woman, the unidentified men, the white pickup truck, and multiple inconsistent witness accounts. Blount County investigator James Widener swore out an affidavit claiming 3 eyewitnesses placed Sutton and Dellinger at the crime scene. That affidavit became the foundation for their arrest. Later, under oath, Widener admitted that affidavit was in fact false and there was no such eyewitnesses. He also admitted to forging another investigator's signature on a statement he claimed Gary Sutton made without Sutton's attorney present. Now, Gary denied ever making such statement. The court refused to suppress it at trial. The judge never sanctioned the investigator. He simply told the investigator he would have to live with his lies. That's it. The day after the illegal search of Dellinger's home, investigators returned to the crime scene and suddenly found shell casings they had somehow missed. Those shell casings were arranged in a neat parallel rows, a pattern that any firearm expert, or really anybody that knows anything about firearms, would agree does not occur naturally in real shootings. But they were admitted into the trial, or into the court record anyways, as evidence. Now, despite all of this, the state had one major problem. Gary Sutton had an airtight alibi. His girlfriend, Carolyn, was with him the entire weekend surrounding February 21st of 1992. She knew where he was, she knew what he did, and she knew what he, did not do. So the prosecution only had one option. They had to claim Tommy Griffin was killed before or during February 21st. To do that, they relied on Dr. Charles Harlan. Harlan testified that Tommy had been dead long enough to place the murder inside the weakened window. But when Tommy's remains were found, the physical evidence said the opposite. The gunshot wound was fresh, the bright red blood, the rigor mortis was fully present, consistent with roughly 24 hours, and there was no signs of decomposition consistent with a 3-day death. Tommy Griffin could not have possibly been dead for 3 days. Medical reality places death at approximately 24 hours or less before discovery, after February 21st, not before it, which means Gary Sutton could not have possibly killed him. Years later, Tennessee permanently revoked Dr. Harlan's medical license for 20 counts. 20 counts of professional misconduct. His work corrupted dozens of convictions across the state of Tennessee. In fact, bodies were exhumed, cases were overturned, and prosecutions were dismantled. All of them, except for Gary Sutton's case, was never reviewed. Once the timeline collapses, another suspect becomes absolutely impossible to ignore, and that man's name is Lester Festus Johnson. Johnson was known as violent, and he was known as feared. Earlier that year, his cousin was brutally assaulted and left permanently paralyzed, an event that triggered rage and retaliation. Johnson was later charged in another violent attack where a woman's throat was cut. Even while incarcerated, Johnson issued threats through his son toward people expected to testify against him, and among those witnesses were none other than Tommy Griffin and Connie Branham. They were scheduled to testify, and they never did. On February 21st of 1992, Johnson was in fact released from jail. Within days, Tommy vanished, and days later, Connie Branham was burned alive in her vehicle. Johnson's girlfriend later gave a sworn statement saying that she picked him up the day he was released and drove him to Sevier County, the same region tied to both of the murders. Johnson drove a white Dodge truck, and this is important because multiple witnesses in both cases describe seeing a white truck fleeing the scenes. Johnson was never charged, never investigated, never presented to a jury. Now, at trial, Gary's defense asked for separate trials. The prosecution openly admitted in court, by the way, that if the trials were separated, Gary Sutton would walk. There was no evidence tying him to the murders whatsoever, so the trials stay joined, not to serve justice, but to preserve a conviction. Jurors later admitted that they did not believe the evidence against Gary was sufficient. They convicted him because he stood beside another defendant, and had Gary been tried alone, they could not have convicted him. They never saw anything about the black Ford Fairlane, never saw anything about the suppressed witness statements, never saw anything about the alternate suspects, the falsified affidavit, the forged confession. And Gary Sutton was convicted and later sentenced to death, not because of the evidence proving guilt, but because the state refused to confront the truth. This case was not built on DNA, it was not built on a confession, it was not built on an eyewitness, it was built on a timeline that could not exist. Make sure that you like, make sure that you follow, comment your thoughts below, and stay tuned for the next part of the series where I'm going to explain the major update in this case. As of right now, Gary Wayne Sutton is in fact scheduled to be executed December 3rd of this year, 2026. Again, make sure that you like, make sure that you follow, comment your thoughts below about this case, and stay tuned. Follow for part 2. Now,
Part 2.
This is probably the most exciting part about the Gary Wayne Sutton story, because now, in more than 30 years, we now actually have a decision that has been ruled in Gary's favor. What is that decision? Well, it's the ID claim that was submitted into the court. ID claim is what's called an actual innocence claim. And this is not a normal appeal. It's not about paperwork mistakes. It's not about whether the lawyer missed an objection. It's not about any technical legal errors. An ID claim asks one question and one question only. Is the person actually innocent of the crime that they are convicted of? Now, that's it. This is different from an appeal because most appeals work like this. The court assumes the conviction is correct. The defendant must prove a legal mistake happened. And if the mistake is serious enough, actual error, plain error,
61.
manifest injustice, multitude different things, then the court often say, was it harmless? An ID claim is very, very different. With an ID claim, the court is allowed to step back and ask, what if the conviction itself is wrong? Instead of focusing on procedure, the court looks at truth and reliability. So in an ID claim trial, the court looks at evidence that was never presented to the jury, evidence that was ignored, suppressed or misunderstood, evidence that undermines the original theory of guilt, and then whether the state's case still makes sense today. So the court then asks, after having considered all of that, if a jury hears this now, would they still convict Gary Wayne Sutton? And if the answer is no, then the conviction cannot possibly stand. Now, in Gary Wayne Sutton's case, the original conviction was built on a forced timeline, discredited forensic testimony, ignored suspects, false affidavits, and evidence jurors never saw. And for decades, the courts never allowed Gary to argue, I didn't just have a bad trial, I'm actually innocent. The judge has now ruled and said Gary never received a real opportunity to raise this claim before, and that's why the court granted an ID claim trial now. Now, what happens in the ID claim trial? Well, an ID claim trial is not a full retrial like the original case. There's no jury in this. Instead, a judge hears all of the evidence. The judge evaluates whether the conviction is reliable, and there is a focus on innocence, not procedure. The judge looks at the total picture, not pieces in isolation. So what does Gary have to prove? Well, Gary doesn't have to prove anything, really. He doesn't have to prove who committed the crime or every detail of what happened. He just has to show that no reasonable jury hearing the entire truth would convict him today. That includes a timeline being scientifically impossible, the medical examiner being discredited, the alibi covering the state's theory window, the ignored alternate suspect, and the misconduct in the investigation. So what happens if Gary wins his claim? Well, if Gary wins the ID claim trial, he's removed from death row. His sentence is converted to life, and he goes directly to the parole board, and from there, he can then be released. That doesn't mean instant freedom. The system still, unfortunately, moves slowly, but it does mean no execution December 3rd of 2026, no death row, and a real, absolute path home. And why is this a big deal? Because in the 30 plus years that he has been in jail, this is the first time ever that a court has said this claim deserves to be heard. For over 30 years, Gary was told too late or wrong procedure or not the right claim, or the courts are done listening to what you have to say. And now a judge has said, well, let's talk about innocence. That's rare, it's serious, and that's why this matters. So bottom line is that an ID claim is the justice system saying, if we got this wrong, we need to know. And for the first time in Gary Sutton's case, the system is finally asking that question. So make sure that you like, make sure that you follow, comment your thoughts below, because he has now been scheduled the 26th, the 27th, and the 28th for an ID claim trial, and we will be covering this every step of the way. Love you guys, mean it.
Okay, well, I really kind of want, I'm not doubting Kristen because she knows her shit, but that, I didn't think I don't know. I understood it differently, I guess. But, I mean, I'm not saying she's wrong or whatever. I don't, she's probably spot on, to be honest with you. May 26th, 27th, 28th. What's up, Ashley? What it do? He wasn't, Tammy. Heck no, he wasn't. The way Carol explained it was different. Yeah, it was a little different. What do you mean? What, my gut? My gut tells me he's innocent. And my gut's been telling me he's innocent ever since the first time I ever looked at this mess. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I would think so too, Bethany. But I don't know. She's pretty good at her research. I could say that. Beto Ron, in my opinion, he's innocent. He never did. No, I haven't colored my hair. A couple people keep asking me that. It must look darker or something for some reason. Maybe because it's been not sunny around here and I hadn't had no sun on it. Sambo, I know. It does look darker, I guess, because a lot of people have been saying that. And in my opinion, Lester Johnson is responsible for these crimes. And what's messed up about it is he got to live out his life and pass away and have a funeral with his family there while Gary Wayne sits on the road fighting for his. He just got away with it. I believe that he did that. I mean, he was fully capable of a girl's throat in a damn tent at a party type thing. He was perfectly capable of doing that and threatening everybody that was on the witness list. So, yeah, I think he's fully capable of doing those things. And I think he did. I think that's who was responsible. But he'll never have to pay for it until he meets his maker. And I think he'll have to pay for it double time because he'll have to pay for Gary's life too. Not just those two people's life that he took, but Gary's also. He'll have to pay for that. I have no doubt about it. La 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 la. Yeah, he passed. He's gone already. Most of the people involved in this case is gone already. He should be, but he said he don't want it, Aaron. He did, D. Absolutely. And then the state of Tennessee did the same damn thing. They're fully responsible as well. And James is correct. Correct. Yeah, he just wants his freedom. And I don't blame him because you start talking about money, they start backpedaling. You know what I mean? I will say this, though, if he's cleared of everything, they might offer it, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Yeah, D. He is even willing to sign that he won't sue. Good. Good. Because I feel like that says a lot. Because the thing about it is, you start, like I said, you start talking about money to the state, suing the state, and baby, 1 minute they might be trying to help you, and the next they're like, no. Good morning, beach girl. And the next they're backpedaling because you're trying to sue them now. Yep, silent. Yeah, they could raise some funds. I have no doubt we could come together and do that once he gets out of there. I don't blame him either. Because money cannot take back all of the time that you lost. It can't give none of that back. It really cannot. And let me tell you something else. You think that as someone who's been locked up all that time, could spend some money because they would want some things, but it's just the opposite. It's just the opposite. We don't want anything because material things don't make us feel things anymore. It doesn't have any bearing on life anymore. So those things don't matter. Trust me. Trust me. I didn't do near the time that Gary Wayne done, and none of that shit matters to me. Because the fact is, you go so long without it, you realize you don't even fucking need it. Good morning, Michelle. What's up? I think so, Peanut. I don't know, but I'm not sure on that. It makes you appreciate the little things in life. Absolutely. It really does. Peace. Quiet. Yep. It's a world out there that he ain't seen before. I know it. Well, today they're starting the call-a-thon, Deanna. And also Carolyn's getting ready probably right now. Oh, no, that was yesterday. No, okay, so yesterday she went to go visit him. They passed out the flyers. Today's Monday. My days are running together, y'all. Holy shit. Yeah, his woodwork is amazing. Okay, so today starts the call-a-thon in 7, 8, 9, 10, 3 hours. And then it'll go for 24 hours. And then tomorrow, we need to be calling as much as we can. I know. Today is a holiday. That's okay. All the way around to tomorrow at 10 a.m. when the press conference will start. The number, somebody pin up the number for the governor's office. It's an automated line too, so you don't have to talk to anybody or anything like that. It's all automated. You just leave a message. Yes, pin that up there. That's the phone number to call. And then you just push 1. Yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And you can leave a message as simple as, free Gary Wayne Sutton. You can say, you're about to execute an innocent man. You need to look into this case. But remember, whatever you say, be kind. Don't call angry. Though I understand, because I get angry about it. I'm sure Carolyn gets angry about it. A lot of people get angry about it. But we got to be level-headed. Because we piss them off, and that is not what we need to do. It was just a BOT. Nothing serious. Nothing to worry about. Yes, respect and keep it short. Yes. And so that, you can call whenever you want, but they're going to do a 24-hour, they're going to stay online for 24 hours, and I'll try to join in a little bit here and there. And just do what we can do. The best that we can do. Just keep doing it. And don't stop. They're going to hear his name today and tomorrow. He's actually doing pretty good. He woke up. He recognized everybody. He knew who he was. He didn't really remember what happened, though. But he's got a long road to recovery, so. But other than that, he's doing well, considering all things. Yeah. Well, y'all want to talk to Mr. Yeah, let's talk to Mr. Critters if you'll come up. Yeah, he is very lucky. You live in Tennessee. Yeah, let's talk to Mr. Critters if you'll come up. Yeah, he is very lucky. You live in Tennessee. What's up?
You. Hello, country. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, just getting out of the snow for a second. It's cold and snowy. We just had a squall come through, but
wow, it's beautiful though.
yeah, it's pretty. Temperatures are just dropping.
I just want to play in it.
No, you don't.
Fluffy or is it hard?
It's fluffy. It's still fluffy. Yeah, I just got a warning a couple hours ago because we got a storm coming again, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. Another storm coming. So you're snowed in, or do you know how to drive in that?
Oh, I can drive through anything. Everybody up here has a 4x4. Jamie, we're the ones that
happening in Texas, and people go cuckoo.
Yeah, I mean, half the people forget, even though it snowed a week ago, they forget how to drive. It's just frustrating.
You want to do a battle?
Yeah, we can do one. Absolutely. But no, we've got horrible temperatures coming. We got temperature warnings all week, so it's going to get bad.
Yeah, I was flipping on the Book of Face, and it was saying something about 9 degrees here. I said, I hope this is not real.
Wow. I followed back. Thank you. Wow, that is cold for down there.
Yes. Let's go, guys. First give times 3. Let's go.
Skid school, nice. All right, 500,000 taps, guys. Thank you. Good morning, Terry.
All the little critters are just curled up in a den somewhere trying to be warm.
I hope so. Beth, thank you. Good morning, Carrie. First one times 3, guys.
Let's go.
No, I found another one frozen solid yesterday, so it's been tough.
It's so sad.
It is.
Suzanne, let's go. Stop the hypocrisy. Let's go.
Terry, thank you. Shrewdness, thank you.
East Texas.
Foothills, thank you.
Yeah, buddy. I'm over here.
Karen, thank you.
Oh, Sambo, you're good. What's up, Tammy?
All right, guys. We still need a red carpet. And then we've got, Flying Jets, Little Leon, Work Hard, Play Hard, and Party On and On for gallery.
Oh, what's my gallery look like? I don't even know. Today is Monday. Let me look.
I don't even know how many wins we have. Green Eyed, thank you. Green Eyes, thank you.
We have the whole entire gallery left.
I did say them all right. Good, perfect, thank you. Oh, and we had a 7 streak, all right. Oh, there it comes again. Oh, dear.
We get a little snow flurries. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit. Have me a nice little fire built.
Yeah, fire sounds good.
Yeah, it does. I love a fire in my fireplace. Well, it's a wood stove. It ain't really a fireplace, but I still
Foothills, thank you. Fair enough.
Thanks so much. Y'all are amazing.
Cam, thank you.
Whenever you want to about Gary, you can call
Amanda, I don't share that. Northeast. Cam, thank you.
Oh, you're under the weather today? I'm sorry. Oh, it's cold. I love a good wood stove. I'm telling you. I love a fire to look at.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we got a glove up. I've got a big wood burner going in my barn when I get up.
Ooh,
Husky Queen, thank you. Thank you. Shrewdness, thank you.
Let's go, guys. Use the glove. Let's go. Don't let him win. Let's take his nuggies. Dreamweaver, yes. The animated for me.
Hello, Echo. Good morning. Are you back in the right time zone?
Y'all are amazing. I love y'all so much. What's up, KJ? What's up, lady?
Everybody loves it till they have to live in it. I don't mind the snow. I don't like the temperatures.
Yes, oh, Leanne.
All right, guys, they're coming back. Everybody help.
What's up, Miss Polly? What's up, Tammy? What's up, the Silver
Leon, Flying Jets, Work Hard, Play Hard, Party On and On. All right, now we got to mute her for the last minute.
Ooh, what's he fixing to do?
We got.
Oh Lord, he's gonna mute us. Let's go, Tammy. He's fixing to tear us up. Oh shiznit, let's go. Oh, let's go. Sambo, Miss Paul, let's go. Tammy, you're amazing. Let's go, Biggs. Let's go, Aunt Cookie. Oh my God, he's tearing me up already. Whoa, what's up? Let's go. Michelle, KJ, you're amazing. What's up? Let's go. Sledge, what's up, Tina? Let's go, Michelle. Let's go, Autism's mom. Let's go. Ashley, Mugshaw, you're amazing. Let's go. OMG. Oh my gosh. What's up, Suzanne? What's up, Rosebud? Y'all are awesome. I love y'all so much. We have 14 seconds left. Oh my gosh. He tears us up so much. We don't care though. We still love playing with them. What's up? We like seeing the snow. Oh, Sambo, you're amazing. Thank you. Y'all, we ain't never losers. Just want y'all to know. Never. Let's go. Y'all are amazing. Lynn, the Silver Swifty, Tammy, Pam, Tina, is this thing on? Stop the hypocrisy. AC. He, Kate. What? Am I saying that right? KJ, Bix, and everybody else, because y'all are all freaking amazing. What's up?
Thank you.
They do amazing.
That was a good game.
Yes. We always have a good game.
We do. You've been scaring me with how many people you've had in your live lately. It's awesome. That is just awesome to see.
I know. It's been wild, isn't it?
Hello, Cosmic. No, it's good to see. It is really good to see. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Trueness, thank you. Do you want to do a Harmony swap?
Sure, absolutely. Guys, go over and give your daily Harmies.
All right, guys. And if you could help out Country also, I know you will. If you like, she does like a crime podcast type show. Give her a follow. She does. It's pretty interesting. Always interesting. Sharon Girl, send the warm weather. Angie, thank you. Christy, thank you.
I want to be just snowed in.
Good morning, Rosebud.
What's up, guys? Y'all are amazing. I love
Angela,
y'all.
thank you. Rose, thank you. AC, thank you. Dee, thank you. Pam, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Christina, thank you. Tammy, thank you. Winky, thank you. And guys, thank you for going over there. Sledgehammer, thank you. Swifty, thank you. Royalty, thank you. Christina, thank you. LA Woods, thank you.
Teresa, Linda.
Michelle, thank you. Candyman, thank you.
Angela.
Thank you. Alabama. D Flipper, thank you. I appreciate that. Lori, thank you. Tina, thank you.
Hello.
This is the most I've ever had from somebody else. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Tina, thank you. Yes, thank you everybody for coming over. Melissa, thank you.
I want to be snowed in a cabin in the woods that's fully stocked.
Tina, thank you. Yeah, but we're going to be like negative 20 here in a day or so. You don't want that.
Negative 20. Oh, Lord.
It was negative 8 a couple days ago. Rosebud, thank you. Yeah, everything's frozen. Swifty, thank you.
Good morning, Matt. What's up?
21 in Bama, way too cold for. I mean, there was snowing in Florida. I saw the videos. It's ridiculous.
The northeast.
It's been a brutal year.
Yeah, that's all we got over here. I don't even know what it is out there. Let me look. 27.
Wow. Too cold.
I know. So freezing. I mean, it's cold to me, but you know.
Up north, Judy.
Pamela. Just
Judy, thank you.
Up north. That's all I know.
Stop, thank you.
They might be in damn Canada. We don't know.
Oh, woodpecker.
Oh, I love woodpeckers.
I got 3-4 cardinals out there right now. That's. Good morning, Leanne. Thank you.
Getting after it. Hi, Martha.
Yeah, there's more of them when it's warmer out, but Unfortunately, they're usually outside my window when I'm going to sleep. Good morning, Linda.
Yeah, I could see where that would be annoying.
Yeah, I mean those. I don't know if you've ever seen the sandhill cranes that I get here. I've got one I rescued like 10 years ago, and every morning he shows up, and he sounds like a siren going off outside my window.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's
my
like a dinosaur.
Out in the mornings.
It'd be like having Jack in your bedroom.
Yeah, probably so.
Oh well, but I appreciate it, country. Always a pleasure.
Have a good day.
All right, you do the same. We'll catch you on the next one.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, he's so nice. I like hanging out with him. I like when we get to see critters, though. It's just too cold for him right now. I don't know where he's at, y'all. I don't have a clue. I don't really... It don't matter to me. Wherever it's snowing at, that's where he's at. Wherever there's a bunch of snow, he might be in another country. Who knows? Yep, somewhere real, real cold. He doesn't tell. Yeah, he don't have to, though. I mean, you're in Boston and it's snowing. Hey, maybe he's in Boston. Upstate New York. Who the hell knows? Anyways, where's my sister? Why can't she come on? It feels like it's been a lifetime since I've seen her. Let's try to get her. Did we see her yesterday? I don't remember. Yeah, we did. Yeah, she's still down there miserable. She's still down there miserable. Mermaid Monday. Yeah. Get up, sister. Wake up. She's wanting to come home. I know she does. I told her she was going to be miserable. That's why I don't go down there. I just tough it out, y'all. I'm not going down there with my husband. For what? While he sits there at work and I sit there twiddling my fucking thumbs? Oh, she says she's packing up to leave. Hold on. Oh, yeah, we got some merch. Oh, I can't show the cup today. I don't have it with me. We got new stuff, though. We got a new shirt. Oh, a new design. It's on t-shirts, hoodies. It's so freaking cute, y'all. I love them. I've got to, I don't know. I got to figure it out. She said when she stops for lunch, she's going to get online. She's about to leave. She said, I got to get the hell out of here. Do I have mint hoodies, the pretty light green? Probably Cheryl can get you whatever color you want. Just message her. She's the one that was pinned right there. She can probably get whatever color you want. If you want a different color than what she's got in stock. Probably just have to message her. Good morning. What's up from the FYP? Yay. Cheryl says, put it in a note on the order. Put it in a note in the order and then reach out to her. She said, can you pin it again, please? Oh, Deanna made this for me. I hear it in my mouth. Anyways, look. Come in. Probably the damn cat. Anyways. Now, this isn't in my showcase. I have some other stuff in there. This was made for me by somebody else. Was that ribbon? Thank you. What's up? Thank you so much. We have a new design in for Cheryl's. When you go to this link right here, we have a cute ass design, and I'm obsessed with it. I really am. You sent one? Okay. Sambo. Yes, it was Holocaine. It definitely was. That is some funny shit right there. Who in the hell just said that? They said I googled baddie and it brought me straight here. Oh no. Damn. Oh, that's funny. No, I need to go. I'm gonna dive off into that today and see what's going on. I need to find a flyer. I know I gotta get with Dora and get a flyer so I can post her. I might already have a flyer of her on my Book of Face. I need to make a video about her. But my Book of Face is gonna be the best place for me to post about her because they think she might be in the Texas area, in the Fort Worth area. So what's up, Nanny? Good morning, good morning. So I feel like the Book of Face on that is going to be better but I mean, I can still make a video, obviously. Yeah, possibility, yes. So, what's up, my biz? That's just my thoughts on that. What am I doing? Just chilling. What are you doing? What are you doing? I need to empty my ashtray because it's full up because I be chain smoking on this damn app. I can't help it. I don't know why I do it. Let's do a minute power tap. Woo, let's go. 78. Well, damn. It's 27 here today. Am I reading a book? Reading a book of what? A book of mysteries? Shit, yeah. My life is a whole bunch of mysteries. Woo, reading a book. What kind of book? I like to read. Good morning, Tabby. Good morning, everybody. Thank y'all so much. 18 degrees, Cheryl says. 27 degrees here, I think it said. What's up, Megs? What's up? How old is my daughter? 25. 23, 42. What's up? Thank you for that daily heart me. What does F cough mean? It means, well, kind of just what it says. It's okay. Oh, right, Margaret. I know that's right. It's okay. I don't always understand things either, so no big deal. You can't imagine the shit that went over my head. What's up, Tabby? Oop. I can't believe my sister's gonna make me wait till noon. Yes, Megs. Everybody seems to be. Well, the toad didn't even get a scratch on them, but The one, well, he's still in ICU, but he's definitely doing better. Just about 8 hours or so, 8 or 10 hours. That's right, Candy. Good things come to those who wait. That's a fact. Sometimes it's a long ass wait, though. What is GV? Trying to figure out what is GV mean. In what aspect? My nephew did great value brand. Oh. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm lost. I'm gonna put this out so I won't smoke all of it right now. Gosh, bless it. There's the chickens. What's up? Heck, if you know. Why do I have a live restriction? Cause I didn't redirect a motherfucker. I didn't tell nobody to do nothing. I'm so sick of these damn restrictions. Chicken soup sounds good too. Little fuckers. I'm sick of that. Sick of it. Ain't that some bullshit? Mm-mm. Hell if I know. It says it's restricted to some viewers. For what? At least that sounds good. Because I said I redirected. To who? To what? To who? To what? Dumplings, I need to make some, but I'm not very good at it. And let me tell you something. My husband ain't here, so I probably won't be cooking too much of anything for the next 2 weeks because I have sick of cooking for people who don't appreciate it. I want somebody to cook for me these next 2 weeks. How about that? How about that? Catnip. It might have been. Oh well. Oh well. Hell, you can't even get a laugh anymore. They want to restrict you for it. Ain't that some shit? Who knows? And oh well, whatever it is, I take full responsibility. Restrict me, I guess. I'm pretty sure it was the merch because that's what gets me every time. And I don't know why. Appeal not approved, just by the way. Just flashed on my screen. Oh, Pamela. What's up, Holly Kane? Oh my gosh. Exactly. Sambo. Oh man, I don't know what to think about that. I think it's crazy that the friend won't say nothing. Why is the friend not trying to help tell where the other little girl is? That's what I don't understand. Why is that? Why is that? Y'all think I should start over because I had this damn restriction? What do y'all think? so aggravating. Probably. Okay, I'm going to restart. I'm gonna go to the bathroom while I do that before I come back. So give me about a minute and a half. Be right back. I know we worked so hard for it. I know it. And that's what they do to us. Little... I'll be right back though, okay? I know we worked so hard for it. I know it. And that's what they do to us. Little... I'll be right back though, okay? I know it. And that's what they do to us. Little... I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Like, I've got a bad feeling with Amanda, but I hope I'm wrong. Amanda. Oh, the little girl, yeah. For the battle. Go to your backpack. Affiliated said. Okay. What's up, Pam? What's up? When you sing gifts? What's up, Sonia? Oh, we're 50% completed. That's weird. It just didn't start over when I ended, I guess. Cool. That's interesting. Oh my gosh. What are we going to talk about? What do y'all want to talk about now? Who can we talk about? Who can we talk about? I'm just kidding. We ain't going to talk about nobody. I need to find out about this Amanda girl. Star, what's up? BK? I don't even know. I'm sure there is. Let's see what's going on with BK. What's up, Sonia? There's so much, and I'm so far behind on it that I don't know if I'll ever catch up. I'm just being honest with you. It says Discovery just revealed something major in the Idaho 4. This is 2 lawyers that like to talk about the case. Let's see what they got to say. Their names are Custody Queens. She's getting ready to go to the Capitol tomorrow to do the press conference and stuff.
Hi, it's Ron. I'm here with
Melvin a lot, but
Kristen and Sam, the Custody Queens. Tonight we're talking
it's too much for me.
That may sound a little boring and technical, but it's really important to the Idaho 4 case. We're talking about discovery tonight.
Yeah, and with all of the new information that we have recently received, Kristen and I have gotten into quite the conversation with Ron about discovery, how it's different in a criminal setting, and why it's important. And I can't emphasize enough. For me, this is incredibly interesting, so I'm sorry if we're boring you, but I think there's a lot of important information to understand when we're looking at what evidence was available prior to BK entering his conviction.
That's all. I just don't know enough.
I agree. I am a discovery guru as well. I love this stuff. It's not just paperwork. Discovery is what leads to the ultimate conclusion for both the defense or the prosecution. And like we talked about each and every episode on some level, is you do some discovery and then that gives you the tool to tell you what you need to get next. And a lot of the issues or the red flags or the inconsistencies are all based on information that should have been propounded in discovery or received in discovery. But because it's a criminal case, the discovery process is a little bit more narrow and limited and constrained than in a civil case. And so we wanted to bring Ron in so that way there are 3 legal minds talking about this. And
is this interesting to y'all or what?
If you are not someone that really cares for the legal process, this might not be
Jess, how'd it turn out?
But if you are someone that wants to follow the evidence like us, then I think you'll love this episode. And if you're enjoying it, please do all the things. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Remember, anything we talk about is limited to our personal opinions and our assumptions. And as certified family law specialist, and Ron being a dual certified, both appellate and family law specialist, we have a great episode for you.
We certainly do. And just a reminder, we are licensed in California, so we're not actually licensed in Idaho, but we do follow criminal cases and we do follow cases in general. Ron has quite a bit of experience in the discovery realm and the civil realm, and that's what sparked this conversation, because I'm often on here cited as talking about family law discovery and civil discovery and how it is so broadly used. And really it's kind of a strategy of throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. But there are some really important distinctions in criminal law. And so Ron,
She's an attorney out of California.
Thoughts on that?
Well, it's interesting. There's a key difference in criminal discovery.
They have a podcast on YT. It's called Custody Queens Off the Clock. And it's two attorneys and sometimes another attorney from their firm that talk about BK. I don't, Steph. Oh, okay.
From civil discovery. And that's that the prosecution has an obligation, a constitutional duty to turn over basically everything that they have. And it's an affirmative duty, meaning the defense doesn't even have to request it. And they even have to give the defense anything that undermines their own case and their own theories. Anything that could hurt the prosecution, they're supposed to give it over to the defense. And when they don't do that, that's where you get a lot of appellate issues and post-judgment issues.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, Ron, in plain terms is if the prosecution has something that would exonerate BK or would be evidence pointing to another suspect, they don't have the ability to just throw that under a rock. They have to pass that over if they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Absolutely. And honestly, they shouldn't have to wait for the defense to request it and request it again and request it again like we saw happen here.
So, for example,
and again and again and again with no results.
That Jules and True Crime Reactions FOIA'd and were able to get and share with the whole true crime community. And I know we're going to go into a lot of these micro issues in depth, but if they got that footage, they should have turned over that footage in its complete and genuine and authentic original form to Ann Taylor and her team without Ann Taylor having to even request it, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And I haven't seen, I did a little poking around. I haven't seen anything to suggest that anything that's been disclosed here subsequently was not previously given to the defense.
Yeah,
right.
Agreed. I think that Ann's made multiple arguments over the 2.5 years of litigation indicating that there were either parts of a complete document that were served or that there were other documents or pieces thereof that she was still waiting for. I do know that's kind of something she was
frustrates me to
down in the 11th hour with.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get into all of those little issues. I guess because when I watched that video in the 1112 cam, obviously what we hear in that video and the screams we talked about in depth, and so have many other amazing creators.
It's a holiday.
Hold on a minute. Hold on just a second.
It's a holiday.
She's about to have a meltdown over it being a holiday and she can't pay her insurance. Poor thing.
I'm not having a meltdown in my business.
Girl, it's okay.
I'm always late.
It ain't the holiday's fault.
You have Birdie, you have GA, you have Truth and Transparency. A lot of people booking with B are really getting this information out, which I think is so good for the true crime community. But the way I look at that video is that potentially is a different timeline than the prosecution's position, and it also supports a potential alternative suspect theory. So that doesn't necessarily support their theory.
Yeah, and I do think it's worth noting, just because actually Ron and Kristen were making fun of me yesterday for being a rule follower. But I do think that it's important to note that we still have huge chain of custody issues with the evidence. So
yes, very much so.
We know that the videos that have been released, they're even like at the top of a lot of them say redacted. So we know that they have been redacted. We don't necessarily know.
She's a lawyer out of California.
Or at what stage they're redacted. We can certainly speculate on that, and certainly the
Okay, so who's talking is Queen of Custody, off the clock. There are two attorneys out of the two on the top, out of California, and the one on the bottom, I think is from their firm as well, but I'm not 100% sure.
Prosecution should not be altering evidence at all and then passing it over. That's a huge no-no, but we don't necessarily know when those things were altered.
Yeah, there's an interesting thing, and I can't remember who it was. It was one of the podcasts you guys were on, where they were talking about the videos and how there is one video, the city supposedly said there was no sound associated with that. But somebody has a 5-minute clip of that portion of the video that has sound. My question is, did the defense get that video with sound or without sound? Were they told there's no sound and, just nothing they can do, when it looks like maybe it was actually held back?
I agree with you, Ron. That was actually Jules with True Crime Reactions that has this, and it's my understanding she likely had, by the time this premieres, she had a meeting with the city attorney, regarding this footage, because I know she's been very relentlessly and diligently going back and forth trying to get accurate and true copies of the video in its entire true form. And one of the videos that she got has a period where there is audio, and then the second video she got through the FOIA was completely muted the entire video. So it's like, was this just muted when it was given to the public? Or was this entire video muted when it was given and distributed during the discovery process?
Yeah, and if there was available evidence out there that wasn't really provided to the defense, and this is sort of for another show, but could that affect potentially the ability of Brian to move forward with additional remedies, whether it's an appeal or other post-conviction remedies?
Yeah, exactly. It is a big part of what potentially he could use to set aside the judgment, or somebody else potentially use to set aside the judgment. We will talk about that in the future.
I can't help myself. I have to ask you one question, Ron, before we actually get into the substance of the show. With respect to that video camera, the 1112 that we're talking about, and
do y'all understand what they're saying, or are y'all following along? Okay.
Video, getting it as law enforcement, and then it being distributed, as appropriate with the channels of discovery. Did you happen to read any of that information on what law enforcement went through to get the actual first SD card and then the camera? Because I had red flags everywhere all over this entire page.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions with that, because they didn't just get... It was really... it made me laugh when I saw that they subpoenaed or requested it. They brought it over, and then they sent it back because they didn't have the right thing to read the SD card or whatever it was. That's ridiculous.
And then it was like, hey, can I get that back? Can I get the whole camera? Can I get that back? Like a couple days later. And I'm sitting here going, this is so remedial that this is, there should have been an absolute process for this. But the fact that we're getting
almost 4 years in May,
very helpful
4 years in May,
information or pieces of evidence to this case, and then we're just giving it back. Sam, wasn't there an issue similar to this with respect to Dylan's sweatshirt?
Yeah, and I think this continues to chip away at my confidence in the investigation, and that's the problem, is that when protocols aren't followed and there's not a clear chain of custody, evidence is not clearly in a chain of custody, tested in an appropriate manner that is like with and complies with the industry standard, that even if there's not like a nefarious element to it, it slowly starts to chip away. And in this case, it's just an ongoing and common theme where you have the jacket that you just brought up, Kristen, and then you have this film that is muted in part and otherwise redacted, and you have pieces of information coming out at different times. So just in general, it continues to chip away at my personal confidence in the investigation, regardless of who you're accusing, who you're pointing.
I think that a lot of people that used to believe that Brian Kohberger was just the guilty one, he's the only one, and that's it, that's all. I think quite a few of those people, since these unredacted documents was released and then hurried up and removed from the internet, but not before they were downloaded, I can assure you, since those documents have been put out, I think a lot of people are changing their mind. A lot of people are thinking, because how can they not? First of all, how can they not?
Finger over who you think actually did it.
Yeah, these are not new rules or new procedures. These have been in place and developed over years and years, and they're designed specifically to ensure the credibility and the believability of the evidence, to make sure that it didn't pass into somebody else's hands who could have changed it or modified it in some way. I mean, at the point where they should have been obtaining the videos, I don't know how they could have ruled anybody out as a suspect. They could in fact have been requesting the video from a suspect, someone who was participated in it, and then gave it back to them that they could modify.
Well, they're talking about the video footage from that everything happens on. How when the police first went to go pick it up and look at it, they didn't have the right shit, so they had to go back later and get it. So that was weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling like, y'all. I'm serious. I don't feel like I'm myself the last couple of weeks. I'm serious. Is there a shift in the atmosphere or something? As the universe tilted? I know, honey. Agreed. I just feel off. What's up, little butterfly? Hello. Man, I've been feeling just off. I don't know what's going on with me. I can't focus. I can't keep my mind going, which that's already been a problem, but it's even worse right now. Mercury's in retrograde. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea what it even means. You feel like it's the new year? Could be menopause. I don't know. Set up a new life goal. Oh, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Let me see. Oh, what's this? I want to try this one. I ain't never seen it before. It's a saxophone. I'm not saying that. Y'all just got to read it. I'm not saying shit. You think everybody's off right now? Me too. Something's going on. I was going to go to the post office today, but guess what? They're closed too. Nellie, I told Nellie before she walked out the door, I said, what's up? Okay. Before she was about to leave, I said, it's a holiday. You can't pay nothing. She turned around and slung her. She turned around and slung her wallet. That's what I felt like just now when I was thinking about the damn post office. Yeah, it was cute. I loved it. What's up, Zai? What's going on? How's it going? Zai. No, she could, but she won't. She could, but she won't. She's scared of paying online. She'd be freaking out over that. You think insurance might be open? Let me Google it. Good morning. No. It's not open. It says it's not open. 2026 gonna be a year of blessings. Bring them on. So far, it's been a year of stress. Oh no, D. They're closed too. Yep. I'm glad I didn't. She ought to be glad I didn't have her driving all the way to town. I remembered before she left. That would be what I'd be thankful for. But hey, she's mad. She don't want to. Yes, blowing into a bubble and let's go. I don't know normally, but they're not open today. Jen, I don't, depends on what you're trying to send, I guess. Let me open my blinds real quick so you can get some light in here. Well, it looks like a really pretty day outside. Oh, let me see. What's up, Natasha? What's going on? I am about to dig into that because I was tagged a million times because I guess the girl might be, good morning, might be in the Texas Fort Worth area. Yeah, it looks pretty, but I know it's not that pretty. It's cold as shit. So I want to, try to make some posts about it. You can have our snow. Well, it's cold, but it is sunshine. I thought Robo was dreaming. Oh my God. No, I didn't know. Or maybe you told me before, I'm not sure. -7. -7. Do I take vitamin D? I need to, probably. I don't. I need to get more sunlight. Oh my God, affiliated. Me too, honestly. Me too. Wendy, good morning. I'm telling you. I'm like, wait a minute. What's happening here? And ever since, I've been like, Steph, I know I seen that for my area too, but you think it's really gonna get that cold? Prime Star, I know. One of my friends made it for me. I need some sun. Definitely. I'm pale. Wayne, I do too. I really do too, because I've been feeling like I need to take a vacation. Okay, Jen, you can send me a message. And I don't need to go spend no money. I just need to get away. You lose a friend to... I do need a reset, I feel like. Oh, maybe I should take some of that. Like the bottom of my cup. I know. It's cute. Wonder what I can do to go on a little vacation. Where can I go? Where can me and Lucas go? Because it's just me and Lucas. And I have to take him. I can't leave him here by his damn self. I do know Marcy. We knew each other in prison, but I don't know if she knows me out here. Not trying to be funny about that or nothing like that, but I've sent a message to her before, and then she sent me a message, but when I responded to her message, she never responded back to me ever again. Leaving with Leslie. I probably need to take my sister with me. Me and my sister need to go somewhere. Yeah, I want to, Jamie. I don't know where to go, though. He'll probably just want to go somewhere where he can take his bike and ride it. That's all he wants. He just wants probably an Airbnb in the middle of a pasture. That would be his ideal vacay right now. Because he does not want to get too far from his dirt bike. Oh, but hey, I would be okay with it, because if there was enough land that he could ride on, I could just be up in there chilling, and he would be having fun too, and I'd be having fun. Yeah, take a tent, his dirt bike, we're good to go. That's what I'm thinking. Except for the fact that it is going to be super duper cold. He will, Jamie. I need a massage. Definitely could use that. But you know, I'm going to tell you something. And don't get mad if you're a masseuse or anything like that. Just don't get me wrong. I will pay for a massage. I love them. However, and it feels real good when it's going on. But you know, there's a thing called muscle memory. And unfortunately, the shit don't last very long. How can we make it last longer? How? I need to know. Is he grounded for it? That kid don't ever get grounded. I get on to him. My husband tried to ground him for a week, and listen to this. Drink a lot of... I do. But it's still within like a couple of hours. I feel exactly the same. Back to what I was feeling like before. Yeah, there is. Angie, you need to get you one. Just do it. Even if it's 30 minutes. Do it. You will not regret it. That's what I need. Instead of a deep tissue. Pressure point massage. There was a girl that I was locked up with. I cannot wait for her to get out. Is she ever going to get out? I don't know. But she was a massage therapist before she went to prison. But she did this thing, I don't know what in the hell she did. Okay, Stacey, I'll check. But she would like push, and then she would start right here, and she would just go all the way down. Just push, push, push. But she didn't do it quickly. She like would hold it, and then release it, and then go down, and then do the same thing over and over. All the way down. And I'm going to tell you something. That shit works. If you have any knots, you ain't going to have none. You're not. Now, I don't know what the hell that's called, but that's what I need done. Whatever she did to me in there, that's what I need. Yes. That looks good to me. Stacy said, here, let me show you. Amelia, what? Amelia. I remember a girl named Amelia, but I'm not sure. I don't remember her being redheaded, though. Myofiscal release. Is there a... What did I say right? Myofiscal? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I want to go here. I want to go here today. I want to go here right now. Stacy done sent me this place on the lake. Look at the fishing spot. Oh, heck yeah. Definitely I need to go there. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so I just got a message, and sometimes I don't understand. People get their feelings hurt sometimes, and I don't know why. Like, you don't have to. I can't help it. I can't respond to it. If you knew how many messages I got, y'all, and most I do try to respond to. What is this, Jen? Let me go over here and look and see what this you're talking about. You just now got a notification that I'm live. Wow. Well, dang. Oh, well, that's sad. Duchess, I need one. Listen, okay, this is sad. So they finally discovered who this man was. He was found murdered 30 years ago. His name is Bobby Kellum. And because they just now found out who did it and who he was, even. But the people who did it, they passed away in 2005. And the only other witness is a terminally ill patient. So no justice there. Duchess. It is sad. It is sad. That's terribly sad. And I hate that sometimes it is like that, because a lot of crimes were committed, you know, way before DNA was a thing. well, it's always been a thing, but way before they knew how to test DNA. And that was way back in the 80s, y'all. That was a long time ago. Hell, I'm 43, so damn, a long time ago. So if those people committed a crime in their 30s or 40s, they might not even be alive today. And the DNA is just now coming forth, or being able to be tested, or whatever it is in the case. And so it's a lot of cases way back then will never have justice. Trust and believe, though. When they will. I don't know, I'm a firm believer in that. Your brother's still missing. I'm so sorry. I wish I had the ability to just find everybody that's missing. I wish I had the ability to just be like, that's where they are. That's where they are. That's where they are. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that just be incredible? We wouldn't have no missing people. And you know what else I think about? Why do we have so many missing people when there's freaking cameras everywhere? Do you know what else is interesting? When something goes down, the cameras aren't working. They don't work. Suddenly. It's weird. I wish my sister would come on. Hold on, I'm looking at something. I'm trying to see who's on that we might can talk to a minute. What in the hell was that noise? Hurricane. Yeah, she's driving. She's on her way home. She said she would get on at lunchtime. No, because she was about to go pay her insurance and get the cheeseburger. But the insurance is closed. So, yeah, she's going home today, D. I know she's bored out of her mind. What in the hell is this noise I keep hearing? What is that? Is that my dog? It's one of my dogs, but I don't think it was outside. Hold on. Chase, you need to go outside. I think it's Chase. I think he's over there just farting. I'm serious. Chase, you need to go outside. He didn't get up. You need to go outside? Huh? You need to go outside? Hold on. Come on. Oh, shit. Come on. You want to go outside? Come on. Come on. Rowan, go outside for a minute. Chase, you need to go out. You better not. Oh my God, you better not. I don't know. I don't trust you right now. You're making some strange noises. He won't go out, so maybe he's okay. No, go lay down. 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 Go. No, Chase. No. No, go lay down. Get in your bed. This dog don't listen to nothing. Go get in the bed. Look at your comment. How far up was it? I do still love my couch. It does, Jen. Oh my gosh, D. My sister, she be getting herself into peculiar situations. Some peculiar situations. Y'all, why am I think I want to get off. I feel like I'm just rambling and not talking about anything. What's up, Susie? I know, I want her to come on here. What in the hell is this? How does that happen? This is posted by Nick Perez out of Tennessee. This is like a whole entire flock of birds. Don't get off. Okay. This is like a whole entire flock of birds that literally just nosedive into the pavement. Why would they do that? From the late 90s. Do you have the police reports and stuff, or any of the legal paperwork, like police reports, interviews, anything like that? People said they flew into a semi. Okay, wait a minute. Your mom can get it? Okay. Wayne. I'm trying to see where it said. This is what it says. For now, the consensus based on limited information is that the birds were flying in a flock and swooped down too low, hitting ground. It says it was originally thought then that it was electric shock from power lines, but the fatal injuries ended up being head and neck trauma. Oh my gosh, why in the world made them just swoop to the ground like that? That's something ain't right with that. Sunshine ain't in Tennessee. In Gibson County, Tennessee. Chase, be quiet over there. Maybe they did. The wind crashed them down? I don't know. My gosh. I ain't never in my life heard of nothing like that. Chase! Girl, what is he doing over there? Oh my God. Oh, someone says if those are starlings, this sometimes happens when they are doing their flight formation. They get confused, and sometimes several will hit the ground. What do y'all think? Or do y'all think it's something more sinister? Oh, it happened 15 minutes from your house? Did you feel an electromagnetic pulse go through? Or was it the wind? I'm just guessing. I'm just wondering, I mean, maybe, yeah, they kind of follow each other. Maybe, Tina. Oh my goodness. Lufkin, Texas. Oh, I don't remember this, but I remember reading about this. They hit the cold front and froze. Hey, they might have. Who knows? Well, I am just wondering. You sent me something on Miss. Okay. I seen this.
Come, man. Snoop Dogg's daddy was taking him creeping when he was.
That's not what I was trying to listen to.
Years old.
Susie, when is this happen? Okay, I'm gonna repost it. So this guy's missing from Henry County, Tennessee. Susie just sent it to me. You know, I got. Hope this ain't a case of mistaken identity. It is a sad song. There's 11 people missing from Henry County. What the freak? 11 people? Yes, I know. 11 people? Wow. Like, in what time frame? My dog, God bless it. What in the hell is wrong with him? What's the information? 11 people are missing from this county in Tennessee. Henry County. What's up, Ashley? I need to hop off for a little bit. I need some food in my life. And I'm going to get with my sister, 11-year-old girl missing right now. It's crazy. My sister, I'm going to get with her and see what time she's going to come on. And she said when she stops for lunch, she's going to get on. So I'm going to probably get on with her when she does that. What's up, Cassie? Thank you for the daily army. So thanks for hanging out. Yeah, well, it's a holiday. It is a holiday. I do need some rest. I feel just, I love y'all. I might find somewhere for me and Lucas to go. I don't know. Just to chill for a minute. Anyways, I love y'all. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see y'all later on. I'm going to see y'all about noon when my sister comes on. I'm going to come on with her. See y'all later. Bye-bye.